And let's begin. The instructions for today is we will practice some standing Qigong and yoga mindfully. And as always, you're listening to the wisdom of your body.
I got de-co-hosted somehow. I'm not able to mute anybody.
Okay, we are already recording. So I'm going to see if I mute everybody. So don't worry. All right. So as I said, listening to your body, you can modify the postures. If you have a pain or something is bothering you, just modify the postures or just visualize the posture and you get the same benefit. And the intention is to connect the mind and the body and the heart. You know, when I say the heart, what I mean is the emotional mind. And so finding a position really that it makes you feel alert, awake, that reflects nobility, that reflects aliveness. And if you want, you can close your eyes. Or if that's not possible, you can actually gaze down and find a loving position. Mindfulness meditation is about care, non-judging, non-evaluating. And if it's possible to maintain the back upright, softening the muscles of the face. We have lots of little muscles in the face. See if you can relax them. Relaxing the eyelids, the muscles around the eyes. Relaxing the cheeks, relaxing the biggest joint on the face, the jaw. And perhaps you can smile a little bit, or have a smile, or an inner smile. And as if you find yourself within a smile, with a half a smile, noticing what happens with your mood. Is there joy present? Is there opening? Perhaps you feel your chest a little more open, shoulders relaxed, allowing your arms just to drop down with gravity, softening your hands, softening the palms and the top of your hands, the fingers, the spaces between the fingers. Noticing your body sitting here and breathing. Noticing the points of contact that your feet are making with the floor. Now, imagine in a special tree that you know you have seen in a picture. And just as this tree has roots, probably you have seen one that has roots that go deep in the earth. And they spread around, not just where the tree is standing, but it spreads around for several inches, even feet, all around. Deep on earth. The same way you can feel your own body here, steady, like the trunk of the tree. And you are together with this tree. And in the present moment, right here, in the flow of life. And you might notice the sensations passing, rising and passing. You might notice some thoughts also arising and passing. Or you might notice emotion arising. And if they linger, you might notice that you might want them to go away or to hold on to them. How about just allow them? Allow the practice of today be of allowing everything to be the practice, everything. An unpleasant sensation shows up. And see if you have the intention to push it away. See if you're judging the unpleasantness. Similarly, notice if there's a pleasant sensation. In the mind or in the body. And notice the intention or the craving that a pleasant sensation continues. And this is a practice. This is what we're going to practice. We're practicing allowing to be the pleasant and the unpleasant, and the not pleasant, not pleasant to be, without grasping, without pushing, if it's possible. Inviting mindfulness to be our friend. Inviting once in a while, noticing or investing with curiosity how the mind works, wants to grasp the pleasant and push the unpleasant. By knowing how our mind works, we can actually work with it. And asking ourselves, what is beneficial? What keeps me free of unnecessary suffering? And what keeps me imprisoned, hooked on pull on nuts in the body and eventually in the mind, that keeps me suffering? And we explore, eating or moving. And as you're ready, standing. Standing, and again, you can imagine the same tree is moving, but the roots are rooted on earth. They are rooted on earth. Soles of the feet, feeling the solidity of the floor. Keep your knees very soft. Tilting your pelvic lightly. See if you can imagine that someone is pulling you from the top of the crown of your head. Very gentle, is pulling you up to the heavens. And the back is upright, but not too tight. And feeling the aliveness of the body is standing. And we're going to begin by just warming up a little bit. When I say warm up, that doesn't mean we stop meditating. We actually warm up meditating, just bending the knees very softly and bringing the arms to the front and back. And again, without striving, without pushing, just listening to your body. Finding ease. Perhaps there's some stagnated energy in the body, in parts of the body. We're just shaking them out by practicing mindfulness movement. With some of these postures, we actually trying to harmonize the energies around us, because there are some energies that are negative. So Bring in ease. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One inhalation, one exhalation. One inhalation, one exhalation. And you do it on your own rhythm. On your own rhythm. Slowly now, slowly slowing down and slowing down. Slowing down. And noticing how your body feels. Welcome, Patricia. Noticing how your body feels. Noticing how the body feels. Perhaps there's a little more sensation. Perhaps there's some release of stagnated energy, some openness in any part of your body. Now, keep your feet a little bit slightly away from your hips. Bend the knees. Bend your knees. And very slowly now, knocking of the doors of heaven. This is what's called this posture. And again, practicing with the breath. When you inhale, see what you can open. And with an exhalation, see what you can relax. You can even sigh. Listening to your body. Allow the practice to come from inside, from the inside out. And if you want, you can look to the front to the monitor for a while the arms go back and you're moving from the hips. The knees are not moving. And now knocking on your lungs, on the chest, stimulating your immune system, clearing the lungs. Massaging back and front. Massaging to the back of the heart, the back of the lungs. And noticing once in a while, if you get lost, you're an autopilot, not a problem. When you notice that you're an autopilot, you're already present. And just come back and let the body be your anchor. Or if something else, if the body is not available to bring you back, you can come back to the sensations just of your hands or just of your soles of the feet or a sound to bring you to the practice. Now massage the back of the shoulder. Now, if you want, you can turn with the neck, very gentle. Turn back. Come back to the chest. Noticing the joints, especially the hips and the hands and the fingers. Down to the belly. Noticing where is your mind. We are participating in this progressive movements, stimulating, activating the parasympathetic nervous system, the ones that relax us, and relaxing the sympathetic nervous system. And allow your body just to unwind on its own. Come back to the center. And for a moment, notice how is your mind, how is your body. Next, we're going to inhale. with your palms and thumbs to the back and turn to your right. We're going to exhale and pause to the center, turning the hands to the back. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the center, flexing the fingers, flexing the hand, the wrist. Come back to the center. Inhale and to the right. Exhale to the center, turning the hands back. Inhale and turning to the left. This movement is stimulating the openings of the heart, those portals of energy, and flex to the back. Inhale and exhale. Let's see, you can see me a little bit more. Inhale, open the palms, close the palms to the back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now you're going to inhale and you're going to hold the palms open with the thumb going back and look towards your right. And bring the attention to the left side of your neck, left side of the shoulder, the inner part of your arms, from your pinky, from your little finger up to the wrist, the inside of the wrist, the inside of the lower arm, the inside of the elbow, and the inside of the tricep and bicep. Inhale, coming back to the center, turn the hands to the back. Inhale and going back and holding this time towards the left. And noticing how is the side of the body. And coming back to the center, shaking your body, shake your body a little bit, shake it out. Balance that energy. Excellent. Now this time, we are going to open the front and the back of the spine. So if you want, you can use your arms up. Inhale, arch the back slightly, and come back down. Inhale. Exhale. Open. Inhale. Contract and curl and exhale. And you follow the rhythm of your body. You don't have to follow my rhythm. Remember, this is your practice. You are actually the experts of your practice. Listening to your body. If you find any tightness, any knot on your spine or in any part at any moment, you can pause and you can massage it with your inhalation and with the exhalation. You can do it a little faster. You can do it a little slower. See what happens. One last time, you're going to hold it up, open your chest, see if you can bring your shoulder blades together without forcing shoulder blades together. Beautiful. Come back to the front, one arm goes to the front, the other one goes to the back and circles around, and you switch. And you can follow the hand that goes to the back and the front. Circle the arm and press to the front. Circle and press. Circle and press. You can actually bend the knees where you go to the front, extend the knees where you go back. Play with your form. How does it feel? Opening the shoulders, opening the shoulder girdle, opening the collarbones. Sometimes we accumulate a lot of stagnated energy. So turn back and alternate arms. Also, we work on the brain because to get this coordination, sometimes we get confused because it's not normal that we do this. Quite often we don't turn around with our arms all the way back. Maybe I'm feeling some cracks on my neck, some cracks on my upper body, my upper back, especially my upper back. One more time with the right. And we finish with the left. And we bring both arms up, all the way up. Face the hands out to the side and lower down and bend the knees. Now we're going to do what we call clearing the clouds from the sky. So cross the arms in front and clear the clouds. Imagining you're actually clearing any negative thought, any resentments, or any things that is bothering you. You are clearing it. Or anything that perhaps is even unconscious, and that brings pain to the body, because the body really is affected by everything. It's affected by our thoughts, it's affected by our emotions. There is such a connection. There's so many studies that how we thinking, how we act affects our body, affects our health. Because we're nature itself. Even the nature, even how our home is, it affects. Clearing out, clearing. Bringing love into ourselves, bringing ease and peace, self-compassion. One last time. Now we're going to coordinate the clear in the sky with balance. Lift the right and lower it. Down, cross. Take your time. Take your time. If you cannot do the balance, standing, you can use a chair. Down, as low as you can. And you don't have to go that low. You don't have to bring the leg all the way up. Clear in the sky and balancing. This is really strengthening our bones of the legs, strengthening the abdominal muscles, strengthening the hips, and strengthening the joints of the hips, the knees, and the feet, the little toes. Great practice of a stability, of a steadiness, not only of the mind, but also of the body. Now, last time with the arms, and keep your arms on the side if you want as a support, and continue the balance. Up and left. Up and down. Pause. The key is on the pause. Pause. This could be a metaphor to help us Be patient. Quite often we go from one thing to another without that pause. Pause. Pause and notice what happens with your body when you pause. Because we are in a constant rush, we're in a constant doing. It's like someone is pushing somebody behind us. And often it's our patterns, our habits. We are so habitually going from one task to the next. Even when we are in a task, we are already thinking about the next task. No, hold one leg up and balance your body on one leg, if that's possible. Again, you can hold on a chair, on the wall. Okay, Mario, holding on a chair. Try not to sacrifice part of your body, okay? Hold on to a chair and switch legs. Or you can continue alternating if that's possible. You don't want to hold one leg up, that's fine also. Shake the legs. Quite often when we do balance, it's a little, we build up a little tension, so shake it. And how about just playing? How about playing like seaweed? Yeah, relax your neck, relax. Side to side. When you go to side, you actually seeing that when you go to one side, there's the heaviness. When you go to the other side, there's the lightness. Those two polarities of life. Without heaviness, there's no lightness. Without up, there's no down. Without pleasant, there's no unpleasant. And see if we can become with no preferences. Nice. If there are no judgment. All right. So now bring both hands with the fist. Bend your knees. This is a practice actually to eliminate anxiety or anger. Plunge to the front and bring it in. Plunge to the front and in. Whatever is there, let it go. Few more. Breathing in and breathing out. And if you get lost, you come back to the breath. If you get lost, you come back to the body. Come back to any anchor that you have chosen. One last time with the right. One last time with the left. And come back to standing. Come back to the mountain, or come back to the tree, the rooted tree that you began with, and feeling the support of Mother Earth, and feeling the connectedness of Mother Earth, of nature itself. We are nature. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to stretch the spine to the side, bringing the right arm all the way out, relaxing the left, and switching. One inhalation, one exhalation. One inhalation, one exhalation. And again, you can do it faster, you can do it slow. Check how your body is. Your body has a lot of energy, perhaps a little faster. If your body is calm, perhaps bring in more awareness more awareness to what's happening here and now. Let your feet be the anchors here. Now you're going to hold to the right. You're going to stretch the body, stretch from the right ankle, side of the ankle, outer side of the leg, the side of the ribs, the inner part of your arm, all the way up to your fingertips, and hold it. And see the difference between the left arm and the right arm. One is holding it up against gravity, and the other one is with gravity. Sensing the body from inside. Slowly now, switch. And as you see the switch is arises one sensation, and you let go of the other one. Now the right side is lighter, and probably the left side is heavy. You can feel the hardness of the bones of the left. You can actually feel also the weight of the right arm going downwards, feeling the earth element, the bones of the arm, and feeling warm, so cold, fire element, and feeling the fluidity of the body done by the water, and the pressure done by the earth element. And coming back up, both arms up, inhale, regulating our emotions, and come down. Inhale, remember, imagining you have in the palms of your hands, you have butterflies. You don't want your butterflies to fly. And when you come down, you imagine you're pushing volleyballs underwater. You know how hard it is to push volleyballs underwater. A few more of this, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Bring in ease, perhaps, bring in peace, love. And letting go whatever you don't need. Letting go and sharing that with Mother Earth. Giving a space, perhaps to pain, to anger. Give it all the space of the world. All the space of the world. Yeah. And relaxing the arms. This time we're going to bend both knees, and you're going to lift the right heel, and you're going to circle. In a circle. Circle the hip joints, the knee joints, the ankle joints, and perhaps you can feel the joints on the toes, or the ball of that foot. Reverse. Shake that leg, switch, bend both knees, and lift the toes, lift the ankle of the left side and circle it around, massaging that side. Going deeply, explore a little bit, deeply go inside the hip sockets. How does it feel? How does this whole side feels? Reverse. Shake both legs, shake them out. Come back to standing. Come back to standing. Bring your arms to the side. You're going to bring the palms again up to the ceiling, the back of your hands together, and going down. Inhale. Maintaining the back straight. The back doesn't bend forward. The back stays down. Okay, 1. Maintain your back straight. Only the knees bend. The knees only bend. That's it. Don't lower the back. Inhale, the back stay straight. Otherwise, you actually hurt the lower back. That's it. Look in front. Stand up. So the feet are a little apart and you're bending, you're sitting actually, no bending forward, but with the back straight. That's it. Inhale, the backs of the hands together. And up. One last time. Back of the hands together. Now we're going to reverse that. We do the fountain. Reverse. Reach down to earth for all the richness that the earth has to give us and spread it around and share it. Practicing generosity. One last time. And you stay in the front and stretch the shoulders. Yes. Inhale, front, up, back, and down. 4 points. Forward, bring the shoulders together, up, back, and down. Inhale, up, back, and down. Yes. See if you can take whatever is there, any tension, any preoccupation, any worry, relate with it differently. You know that our worries, our patterns are not going to disappear, but we can actually see them and relate with them in a different way without pushing them away, without holding them. Or you can see if you could try to push them away if it works. And let me know. One last time. Now reverse that. Bring the shoulders together, shoulder blades together, up, forward, and down. Shoulder blades together, up, forward, and down. One more. And come back to the center. Shake the shoulders for a little bit. Shake them and circle. If you don't have any neck problems, circle the neck a few times to one side, a few times to the other side. And switch. And come back to the center. Keep your knees at the level of your hips. Bring the arms to the front, float it to the front and out. You can bend the knees slightly when you go down. And if you want a little more balance, you can go, when you bring your arms to the front, you can go on your toes and come down. Inhale, exhale. Soft fingers, soft wrist. The movement comes from very light arms, from the inside out. Now we're going to inhale, hold that inhalation. and exhale. So the inhalation is a little longer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring the arms to the front of your belly. We're going to separate air. Well, we're going to try to separate. Just a minute. Just the concept of separating earth from heaven. So bring one arm presses towards the earth, the other one presses up to the ceiling. And both arms meet at the level of the heart and they change. We practice a few times this way. And the separation, it's very harmonious. So we find balance. Feeling the contact, feeling perhaps when the hands meet, feeling the energy between the palms. One more time with the left. Come back to the center of your heart. So we practice what we call it the plow hands. Shift your body to one side and move the hands around. And for concentration, see if you can follow your hands. The hands are very soft. The hands don't make an effort at all, except that follow the connection between the hands as a ball of energy in the center. And being with, tuning into the movement, tuning into your body, mind, and heart. And feel the love, feel the joy that is to be able to follow the flow. Be here in this process, flowing with the air, with the energy, and with the earth, with the water. And slowly finish. So slowly coming back to the center, bring that ball of energy, big inhale, lift it up, toss it up over your head, over your body. Bring it to the front, to your third eye, to your heart. Bring it to your back, to your kidneys. Bring it all the way to the back of the back of your body. Down to your feet, down to the inner sides, bending your knees, coming up. Bring it to the front of your body and up again. Inhale. Shower yourself with that energy. Bring it to the side of your body and back to the kidneys and back to the feet, inner side. Last time, lift up, bring up all of energy. Bathe yourself with this, with peace, with healing energy, with love, with kindness. And to the back. And you're gonna hold it there. Bend your knees, you hold it, you shake your head, shake everything there. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your arm. At any time, if you want to sit, you can sit. And now very, very slowly, because you have a lot of blood on your head, slowly come up. Very slowly with your knees bent. The head is the last part of your body that comes up. And as you come up, slowly, 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 feeling every vertebrae come up. Come back to an upright position. Coming back to sitting. And as you sit, being aware that you're actually sitting. And even though it's a concept, that you're noticing that you're sitting and exploring the sensations of the body sitting. Noticing the sensations of the breath as you sit. You might be a little bit slower. Just sitting. If it's okay with you, you might want to close your eyes. Or you want to make gaze down. Just let's sit for a moment. Finding a posture, your meditation posture that reflects tranquility, alertness. Perhaps sensing the sitting bones on the chair. And perhaps breathing deeply a few times to settle the mind and the body in this new position. With this body of this moment, not the one of yesterday, but this moment. Allowing the breath to find its own rhythm. We're going to practice for a few minutes, just being aware of anything that shows up in the field of awareness. Imagining that the mind is like a blue sky, like an immense, a huge blue sky. And whatever shows up are just contents of this blue sky. And all we need to do is just watch. Being with, allowing the thought arising and passing as clouds in the sky. Just contents. Body sensations arising. like waves in the ocean. Just allowing them to be and to pass. Emotions arriving and passing like shooting stars in the sky, in the night sky. Allowing sounds, images, anything that shows up in the field of awareness. Just contents with this blue sky like. Sensations, pressure, tightness. Just riding these waves. If you feel like you're striving, forcing, or trying to control anything, others' judgment, any mind state, just welcome them. Just welcome them as just contents, just impressions that sometimes you see impressions on a lake, on the water, just impressions. And if it gets too overwhelming, just come back and be with the breath. Find a refuge in your body. Use your own wisdom. As we come to the end of our practice, perhaps you can thank yourselves for bringing yourselves here to be one less person driving in the streets and be one more person to do self-care. As we practice for ourselves, we practice for others. And as we practice for others, we also practice for ourselves. Slowly coming back to the breath. Coming back to the body. And when you're ready, just opening your eyes. Thank you for your practice. I appreciate your practice. So we're going to share some of our thoughts. Then Juan, whenever you're ready.